Are you making enough or are you making too little? Where should you be at? Or are you just nosy? Hi, it's Tracy. You check out social media and everyone is just living this glamorous life, buying nice things and going on vacation. Do they have more money or are they just going into debt? So you might be asking, what is the average income by age? So in this video, we're going to break it down by different ages, location, and then the top earning jobs. You'll learn where you stack up against everybody else. So let's start breaking down the numbers. But first, subscribe to help out a new channel. To start, we're going to discuss the numbers by average income, but keep watching because we'll also talk about the median, and I'll explain the difference later. And I think what you'll see with the data in these numbers is it's quite a bit different from what you expected. Remember, factors that are going to influence these numbers will include education level, occupation, location, and also industry. But we'll touch on all those later as well. So at 25 years old, you've just finished university, or you're in the middle of it if you picked a longer career path. The average income a 25-year-old makes is $47,532 a year. That's achievable. Hard to live on, in my opinion, with the cost of living and inflation, and especially if you're in a high-cost living city like New York or San Diego. This income is likely just over $22 an hour. And for most people in this age group, they're likely working part-time, if they're still going to school, or they just got into their careers and working entry-level positions. Now at 35, you're in your career phase, you're gaining experience, and you're seeing an increased income as you progress in your field. Well, hopefully. As you get older and older, you're accumulating things that are going to push your career further, and the average income for a 35-year-old is $72,496 a year. And you add another 10 years on that, and it's $81,642 a year. Again, these are achievable, not some crazy numbers. It's just what an average 35 or 45-year-old will make. Most of your career progression is going to be coming in your 30s as you move up that corporate ladder and into more supervisor or management level jobs. Now, when you get to 55, your earnings might start to peak. The average income here is around $83,000 a year, and this age group often includes individuals that have advanced in their careers, taken on leadership roles, or gained specialized skills that command their higher salaries. And lastly, you have 65, which I'm hoping is retirement. The average income here is around $81,000 a year. Now this is going to vary though, specifically on the retirement savings, your social security benefits, your pension, and any other sources of income here. So many individuals kind of rely on their retirement savings, investments, and any government benefits in retirement. So that leads to quite a wide range in income at this level. Okay, now you're thinking, Tracy, these numbers look awfully high, but they are. These are averages, so they can be skewed by things like that top 1% earner. So to get into a more real idea of the numbers, you really need to look at the 50th percentile or the median. This is the nice benchmark because it's more of a true average and it's a great starting point to grow from if you want to do better than most. Now, here are the incomes for the age brackets we've already discussed. You'll notice that they are lower. So for 25, it's $40,000 a year. For 35, it's $53,000 a year. 45 is $55,000 a year. For 55, it's almost $62,000 a year, and for 65, it's $60,000 a year. Now that you know the numbers, how do you compare? Did you think they were going to be higher or lower? I think credit card debt is definitely on the rise, so I think people are using it to overspend on their income. Also, income levels can vary significantly based on your location. You're going to have higher incomes often seen in the big cities and certain industries like technology, finance, and healthcare. So let's look at a few examples of the top paying jobs in the United States. As you can see, the top 10 here are all very heavily based in the medical fields such as surgeons, dentists, and doctors, which I don't think is too surprising. But you also have some very specialized jobs such as lawyers and airplane pilots. Now these take a lot of training. And lastly, there's several states in the United States that are known for having higher average incomes compared to others. These are the states that often have the robust economies, diverse industries, and the higher demand jobs that contribute to higher income levels. Let's take a look at the top 3 states with the higher average incomes. First, you have the District of Columbia. It's The District of Columbia is the nation's capital. It has a strong economy that's driven by the government, professional services, finance, and technology sectors. And the average income in DC tends to be higher due to the concentration of higher paying jobs in the government, consulting, law, and finance. Maryland. Now, Maryland is known for thriving biotechnology, cybersecurity, defense, and also healthcare industries. Some of its cities, like Baltimore, are hubs for really high-paying jobs in research, technology, and professional services. This is going to contribute to those higher average incomes. Massachusetts. Now, Massachusetts actually boasts a diverse economy with strengths in healthcare, education, technology, finance, and biotechnology. Again, cities like Boston and Cambridge are home to some of the top universities, hospitals, and research institutions. And the top ones include New York, Washington, Alaska, Virginia, Connecticut, and New Jersey. And just for real interest, the states with the 3 lowest incomes are Mississippi, West Virginia, and Arkansas. Well, that's it for my video on average income by age. How do you stack up? Do you think it was going to be higher or lower? Thanks for watching and supporting a new channel. I'll see you in the comments below. Yes, I read them. See you in my next money-related video. Much thanks, much love, Tracy.